Oh yeah, sir. I don't feel comfortable opening this door without my parents here, sir.
Who are you?
I'm my son. My mom owns the
You're
son.
you're my
Yeah.
son.
No,
What's your
I'm
name?
my mom's son.
Where's your
There's
mom
my
at?
My mom's not here, sir.
What's your name?
I
How old are
don't
you?
even feel comfortable.
How old are you?
I don't
I
feel
need to
comfortable.
find your girlfriend.
Now, I hate to ask, but I gotta ask it. If that was a white kid, do you think that they ever would have treated him that way? Because again, they came in there guns blazing. Well, not guns blazing. Luckily, not guns blazing, but they choked him out, right? And they were just absolutely certain that he had something to do with his girlfriend's disappearance, whatever that was. They didn't ask him where she is. They didn't mention her name. They didn't say anything about any of that. They just came in and they choked him out. And they're like, yeah, we got you, you little punk. We got you. Like, but no, what type of police work is that? You didn't question, you didn't really probe the situation. You broke the law in the process and you got no information out of it. So the whole thing was just like, what are these people's jobs? You know, is it to protect and serve, or are they just thugs? Do they just do what they want? This video shows that oftentimes police officers are just thugs who do what they want.
Hello, your door's open.
So this right here is exactly why police reform is so important, because this is incredibly common and it's been common. You know, especially within working class communities where people don't necessarily have the funds or resources to combat this type of behavior. It's so important for us to have police reform because we give these men and women, but majority men, we give them the authority to do things like this. We give them guns, we give them tasers, we give them an entire network, not only of other police officers, but municipal defense attorneys, municipal defense that keeps them out of trouble. This is why it's so important that we get police reform passed. Because unless you have big dollars and big resources, this type of stuff is likely to happen to you. And it may be, you know, just because the police officers are having a bad day, but these men entered the home without a warrant and choked out a kid. Two of them, two grown men choking out a child. Obviously, it wasn't necessary for them to do that, but they did it. Why? Because they could, and they figured, who's going to do anything about it? So, a huge example of how police officers often do abuse their authority that we talk about here all the time is civil asset forfeiture, which, if you don't know, it's police officers' ability to seize cash, property, or assets if they believe it's connected to a crime, or if they abuse the authority, if they just say that it is. So, let's go over a little bit of that data. So, since 2000, states and the Fed have collected over $68.8 billion worth of civil asset forfeiture. Now, that's only what's been recorded. So, what's been collected is definitely more than that. And also, data from 21 states shows that half of all currency forfeitures are worth less than $1,300, which, of course, is petty money. It's not any type of big criminal racket or criminal organization. And also, it's much less than it would be to pay for an attorney to get those resources back, which again shows the problem that half of the cash being taken is being taken from people who can't afford to defend themselves in court. And also, forfeiture proceeds mostly go towards law enforcement budgets and not towards, you know, protecting the community or enhancing security in the community or giving the community projects. They just go back into money for the municipality. So that's another huge example of how authority can and often is abused. And this definitely absolutely ties into this video because it's all connected. All of it is connected.